Good morning. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. 1 Samuel chapter 9, there was a Benjamite, a man of standing, whose name was Kish. His son was named Saul, and he was as handsome a man as could be, found anywhere in all of Israel, and he was a head taller than almost anyone else. Now, the donkeys belonging to Kish got lost. They ran off. And Kish told his son Saul, I want you to go find my donkeys. Take one servant with you and go wherever you have to go to find my donkeys. So he went everywhere looking for those donkeys. And when they reached Zuph, Saul said to his servant, come, let's go back or my dad's going to start worrying about us instead of worrying about the donkeys. And the servant said, well, look, this town has a man of God who is highly respected. Let's go see him and see what he has to say about the donkeys. So they went up to the town, and as they were entering it, there was Samuel coming toward them. And Saul went up to the man and he said, look, I'm looking for a prophet's house. And he said, this prophet's name is Samuel. He said, hey, I'm Samuel. I'm the prophet you're looking for. He said, come on to my house with me. He said, you can eat with me tonight. And before Saul got there, the Lord had told Samuel that he was coming. And he said, there's a Benjamite coming, and I want you to make him king over all of Israel. And so that night they had this big feast. And after the feast was over, Samuel said, I know where your donkeys are. He said, spend the night with me and tomorrow you can go get them. And he said, I want to talk to you about something. So he went up on his rooftop and they sat around up there. It's kind of like a deck, or even sometimes they sleep up on the rooftop when the temperature's just right. But anyway, he told Saul that God wanted to make him king. He said, why me? I'm just a Benjamite. That's the smallest of all the tribes of Israel. And Samuel said, well, that's what God wants. You see, Saul left home going to look for donkeys and ended up being made king of all Israel. That's what God can do. That is what God can do. Have a good day.